This is a sort of urgent-ish broadcast from the National Creme Emergency Management Agency, NCEMA. Right, listen up. Creme egg citizens of the UK, though honestly, don't panic too much. We've all survived worse. Remember when KFC ran out of chicken? Yeah, it's like that, but slimmer. At exactly 2:37 p.m., something dreadful gooey and green slithered into the city streets. It's spreading quicker than a rumor about your neighbor's dodgy garden gnome collection. Roads, buildings, cream eggs. You name it, it's being slimed. Even the pigeons are giving up and going home. Known effects of this gloopy nightmare include rapid melting of chocolate exteriors. Say goodbye to your flakes. Weakening of sugar shells. Mini eggs are crying as we speak. Fondant centers becoming less reliable than Southern Rail. Emits a suspicious lime smell, like Poundland air freshener on a bad day. Important instructions, Kinder. Head to your nearest refrigeration shelter, unless you live in Hull. Then, best of luck. Do not interact with the goo. We know you're tempted, Sharon, but no, it's not guacamole. Do not taste the goo. Yes, Dave, that includes you. We know you will anyway. Authorities are investigating. The working theory is it bubbled up from under the chocolate reservoir, though some bloke on Twitter insists it's aliens. Either way, Greg's opening times may be affected. Yes, really, no sausage rolls until further notice. Outrageous. If you or your mates start melting, simply remain calm, roll downhill, and join the cooling queue. Emergency marshmallow foam trucks are on their way, unless they've stopped at Costa. Stay cool, stay crisp, and remember, keep calm and don't lick the goo. Another slightly inconvenient update from the National Creme Emergency Management Agency, NCEMA. Well, folks, the green goo crisis has leveled up. Scientists, who, let's be honest, are just people in lab coats eating hobnobs, have confirmed that prolonged goo exposure is now mutating perfectly respectable creme eggs into something far less palatable, screme eggs. Yes, that's right, zombie eggs. Just what Britain needed on top of train strikes and the cost of Freddos. What to expect from a screme egg? Glowing green fondant leaking from cracks. Think glow sticks, but far more judgmental. Erratic rolling behavior. Picture a Tesco trolley with a dodgy wheel. Constant high-pitched screeching, sort of like Love Island, but spookier. An overwhelming desire to spread goo to everyone else. Basically an MLM scheme in egg form. What you should probably do not engage with screme eggs. They don't want to chat, they want chaos. Avoid the goo. It's not mushy peas, no matter what your nan tells you. Stick to refrigerated zones. Think of it as Weatherspoons, but colder and without the carpet. Marshmallow foam units are on the way, assuming they don't get stuck behind a tractor on the M25. If you or a loved one begins showing symptoms, glowing cracks, goo leakage, or the sudden urge to scream at pigeons, please shuffle politely to the nearest containment station. Bring ID and exact change. Authorities now believe this whole fiasco might have been intentional, which is shocking really because usually when things go wrong in Britain, it's just incompetence. This is now a citywide emergency. Remain calm. Or at least pretend to. Panic makes the screme eggs roll faster. And remember, your local Greggs may close early. Plan your sausage roll intake accordingly.